Excel. So, student in there, do you see this one? Did you finish it? P2.2. About theories, I already summarized chapter 1 and chapter 2 on YouTube. Yeah, because right now we're going to solve the problem, so I will not summarize the theory anymore. Please help me to watch the video and let me know if you have any difficulty. Thank you. Okay, so first we need to generalize the transaction. So can anybody tell me the first transaction? Invest 20,000 euro cash in her business exchange for the ordinary share. Anyone? Which account are we going to use?
Cash and share capital.
Share capital and what? Anything else?
Cash.
You're missing one important part. That we need to determine share capital ordinary. Because later on you're going to study about share capital ordinary and preference. So please don't forget that. I'm going to write here. This one of course 20,000. Okay. And remember debit and credit sign. Which section that cash belong to? Asset. Great. Share capital ordinary? Great. Online student, you always can answer to any question that I'm asking. So no worry. Okay, that's for April 1st. And there was one more thing to pay attention is the date. It's special. Oh my god. Hello? Hello? So it's special for the date, but if you need to do the assessing entry, or it's special on, for example, on account receivable. You receive it on account first, and someday you're going to exchange it into cash, right? So pay attention on the date too. Okay, that was the first one. The second one is what? Hire a secretary. Salary of 700 euro. Is this an economic event? Remember, when we do the generalized transaction, we must record the economic event. And is it? Want to make a short? You want to try? Isn't it? Do we have any transaction? So why do we have transaction for the first one? Online student, can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay. Great. Hello. Okay. Excuse me, can you say it again? Come on. Let's turn it off then. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay.
I just say that I didn't hear that. So can you say it again?
It's not an entry because it's not economic event.
Great. So what are you gonna do?
Blank it.
Hmm. No, I don't think it's good choice. You must write no entry. Like this. This one, not a transaction, is optional. You can write it or not, but the thing is no entry. You must write it. Don't leave it blank, otherwise you will lose some point. Okay, this one was number one. Number two, pass office rent of the month. So, which account are we going to use in this transaction? The second one. And what? What if I say, uh, uh, I pay it by account? What if? What do you use account payable? What is the section of account payable belong to? Yes, correct. Remember, every account that contains payable term, it will belong to liability. So the second one, okay, third, portray a dental supply on account. Okay, interesting. Can you see it clearly? If not, just sit closer because I cannot zoom out anymore. That's the maximum. Supply accounts, as I told you, that it belong to the assets, and the assets when it get like when it increase, it will belong to the debit side, right? So we're going to write supply first. And as you say, because right now we don't have cash here, we pay it on account. So we're going to use account payable. Okay, and the fourth one, no, 10. That was April 3rd. Here's April 10. Perform dental service and Pew Insurance Company. So what's going to happen here? they perform the service and they bill to the insurance company. Which account that we going to using here? Student, online student, sometimes you also need to pay attention on the term that they use in the question because they could make some like confusing. Yeah, especially that people that who doesn't have English like native speaker, they perform dental service. This term, pay attention. We have a service revenue or cost of goods sold account, which record for your revenue after you selling good or you sell, perform the service. And for this situation, because they are dental clients, so they perform the service, so their revenue will go into record to the service revenue account. So on this one, April 10, online student, do you know which account that they're going to use?
Receivable.
5,100, right? Okay, and 11, receive cash advance. 1,000, receive cash advance. Did they perform the service yet? So what account are we going to use? And what if someday you got the money? How are you going to solve that account? Unearned service revenue is contract account. So when you close the transaction, you must deduct it and deposit the service revenue. Right? So the transaction, April 11th. Today, you receive cash. Please stop me if you don't understand something. The reason why I marked the number here, because later on we need to count how many transactions that we have to make sure that we don't missing anything. It's just a tip. Yeah. So um, you can write on the test or not, up to you, but pay attention on that. After you finish it, double check it again to see the how many transactions, then you don't you won't miss anything. Got it? Yes, and it's also happened at the same day, like April 1st. For example, like this question, you're going to have 20 points for that. This one may have like 5 or 10 points. So you must write down. Yeah, you can have many transactions for one day. You're gonna see it later. Some people is creating noise. Okay, the next one is April 20. What's happened on April 20? Received 2,100 cash for service performance. Come on. Oh. So they already performed it. So which account are you going to use? They perform, they're receiving cash. Yes. If they say that it's receiving cash, hasn't performed it. Yes. Is it easy? Believe me, journal line transaction is the most basic one. I really like it because it's easy to get point. Because later on, what if you have the notable, like note payable, you have to calculate the interest rate, interest amount, and deduct some amount. It's more complicated. So please pay attention on this date. If you want to earn like the medium point. Okay, we only have one last one. This one have two. You see, in one day, they have two different transactions. First, they pass the secretary receptionist for the month. Does this familiar? On the 1st of April, we hire her. And right now, the end of April, we need to pay her. Right? So here, it's going to have we pay by cash, so we recognize cash. And there was another transaction for April 30. Pass for 2,400 for Dazzle for account payable due. Can you tell me which day that we have transaction related to Dazzle comedy? Number 3. Great. But in this transaction, we have total amount is 4,000. But right now we just paid for 2,400. So which means that later on we still need to pay 1,600 to fulfill the debt. So in the earlier, the account payable was on the credit side, and we receive the supply on the debit side, right? Right now, we're going to switch it to deduct the account payable because we already pay off the debt. So we need to deduct that. This one gonna be cash. 2,400. 2,400. Is there any question on this? Online student? Hello.
No.
Okay, so we're going to like post to the ledger account. This one is also like not really hard because your mission right now is finding how many account that you have in here, and later on you need to list it out with the explanation, the reference, which side, debit, credit side, and the patterns. So basically, let me count how many accounts we have in here. First, cash, share, capital ordinary, rent expense, supply, account payable, account receivable, service revenue, unearned service revenue, salary and wage spend. That's it. How many account? Does anyone have any number? Does anyone know have any number? How many account that we need to have post on the ledger?
9.
Do you have the same amount with me, or you just count for mine?
It's the same.
Okay, great. Going to next page to do that. First, we will start with cash. Here is the reference. Clear? Basically, it will look like this. Okay. Dead. April 1st. Oh, we need to go back to see that what cost reference the account as. Right now, we're looking for cash. Reference J1. Okay. About the explanation in here, I'll clear blank, and you also can do that. So basically, this one's like the T account, but it's have more column with Like, and it also has like the reference J1, journal 1. So on the first transaction, what did we do with the cash account? Debit or credit? You? The question? In the first transaction, which side that the cash account belong to? Don't think so much tomorrow, okay? Anything on the left side like this is debit. And on credit, you need a space in here.
So I said debit is correct, right?
Yes.
So why you say I don't think so?
Like, don't be unsure like that on
okay,
tomorrow.
okay.
Come on.
I'm sure so.
Okay, study better. Good luck. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I like, which means that you haven't watched the video and studied.
Yeah, I haven't.
Oh my god, tomorrow is exam already. I know that you enjoy your freshman, but you know that sometimes you need to study first. Don't wait until the deadline. You're going to exhaust us on later if you're keeping this habit. Yes. Okay, that's some like folk story. Cash on debit, 20,000. So the parents also train 20,000.
So, okay, tomorrow we have to do this one?
I don't know.
We only have to do like this.
I'm not going to have quiz with you. Right now, I'm just solving the exercise P2.2.
Okay.
And the second question is pull to leisure. So I just do follow the question. Yeah, so don't ask me about the quiz or the test. I don't know anything. Yes, thank you. So the second transaction is not in economic event, so we're not going to put it here. We just skip it and go to the second one. Also J1 here.
Sorry,
Yes, please.
why it's J1? What is reference?
How to explain for you? 我们现在在上课啊，你们是在会计学吗？真的。Are you a student of accounting now? Hello. Sorry for the interruption. The J1 in here, um, actually J is the short of journal, and 1 is page 1. We just get like, as I know, this one is an assumption. Like you can do it like which number you want is also fine. Just J something blah blah blah. Yeah, that's what I know. I will ask about this question again. Yeah, I also never pay attention on that. Sorry. Can you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, like because in T account normally we also have reference for the account, And the J1 is mean like the entry came from the journal K1. Just like for identification. The main point you need to pay attention is the number of the debit, credit, and balance. So the second transaction was okay. I'll ask this guy. He's kind of interesting. Sorry. Okay. Uh, what's your name again? Alex. Okay. You know my name, right? No, my name is Jesse. Sorry. Yes. Okay. Look for me the second cash. I'm sorry, online students. It's take a little bit longer. Yes. You go ahead. Second cash. Where is it? Tell me the day. Yes. Which side? Credit or debit? Credit?
For sure.
Debit. Okay. Yes. You got this time. You're not Taiwanese. Indonesian? You are the half plus. Like I met last week, right? In the class, the teacher introduced you are half of Vietnamese and half Taiwan. Isn't it? Where you come from? Totally, 100% Vietnam.
I have the same family name with
Oh,
you. You didn't know that?
how come I know
Oh,
it?
yes.
You just tell me your name is Alex, right? Okay, just kidding. I'll go back to the study. Don't make people feel crazy. Okay, we have here one debit, one credit. So what's the pattern now? How about great guy? Yes. What? You already have 20,000 here. And right now it's occur 1,000. Why do you know that? Why is minus?
Because like you have to pay 1,000.
Can you explain
Because it's
further?
credit, so we will lose that money. So is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got it. And how are you going to earn 100 on tomorrow? Okay, let's get a bet. Okay, just kidding. Continue April 11. Can someone online student can tell me what's the amount and which side? Hello, hello. Okay, 1,000. And here, we just plus it again. So it's become 19,900. Clear? Here, April 20. Take one 2,100, right? And it's also on the debit side, so it will become 22,000. April 30, cash. Oh, I need to double check. Cash okay, or credit side.
I have a question.
Online student, do you have any question? Yes, please.
How about April 3 and April 10?
Excuse me, but we are studying here.
I have a question about like why you don't put April 3 and April 10 on your. So it means like only the cash will count into this one. Like which they have the cash one.
Why do you think that Apple 10 should be counting here? tell me.
Oh, I get it, I get it. Like only which one have cash?
Okay, and if you have no question, so can you do the for the entire account for all the 8 account? Yes. Never mind, sister. Your assumption because here it didn't mention like which record that you need to put on, but they do supply the account number. For example, when you do for the general application, they will also have reference column, right? You fill in this number, 101 for cash, 112 for account receivable. Oh, do you need me to do that? Really? Or you need me to do that? Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Take. But in here, when you generalize it, you don't need a balance. Okay, those gentlemen, please. For example, for Apple first, which account? Reference here. Can you find for me that what is the account number of cash? No, no, no. I'm asking about cái mã số tài khoản á. Here is 101. And share capital ordinary. What number is that?
311. 311.
Got it? Look like that. And this one look like that. Both of that are different. Don't worry, I'm going to send the PDF file. You don't need to take the low quality picture.
Sorry, what is this?
Basically, this one is
Yes.
using for the first question when you generalize the transaction and using the foreign chart of account using this
Oh,
number.
oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
instead of we doing like this, so we just add one more reference column and it's become like this.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Prepare trial balance. Are you okay with the trial balance? As I remember, I already have you guys to do the three kind of statement. Income statement. You are opening economics, right? Yes. Okay. We're going to do it quickly. I'm going to do the trial pattern for you too. This is C question. Emily's Stanbury dentist trial patterns. Okay, can someone tell me that? Did anyone finish it? If you finish it, you can read it for me. It's gonna be faster. Okay, so I think the answer is no. First, to make sure that we don't missing anything in the statement, we just follow from the order. Okay, so the first one we're going to have cash account receivable supply. Yes, that's what I remember from assets in this one. Is it true? Can you help me to double check? This one credit, this one debit. For the cash, how much do you got for cash? Did you get a number? The number for the child parents. You get it from here. Yeah, so that's really important when you're doing T account or you post to ledger. Of course, the T account gonna be faster. Account receivable, how much is it? Supply. Yes. Okay, next. Going to liabilities. Okay. Which side you going to choose? Left or right? Why? Yes. Done? Okay, for the equity. As we seen that April 1st, they changed 20,000 for share capital. Okay, this one, left or right? Credit or debit? So you mean you have two different?
No, I mean like for the, it depends on the entry. So like for revenue is credit, and for expense and dividend is debit.
But in here, two of this account is spent. Okay, who have the total number here? How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember to have this. Any difficulty in online student? Are you still there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. So the class also can dismiss. You guys review is better, and tomorrow, good luck. Do your best. Okay. And for on-site student, please remember, text in here your student ID and name. I'm going to mark all of you to have the bonus because this week I haven't get the attendance list yet. I'm going to update it on next week. If there is no further question, the class can dismiss. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank
You
you.
too. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
As online class have to take ID.
Pardon?
I mean, does the online class have to take the attendance? Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, you sent me the message?
No, I mean, do I have to like write down here my ID for attendance?
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you clearly. Can you just
Okay.
type it?
Chị ơi, chị có cần phải gửi cái ID ở dưới phần comment không?
ID ở dưới. Ủa em là online student không cần nhé.
Okay. Yeah.
Ủa sao cứ mỗi lần nó nói tiếng Anh nó nhỏ nhỉ? Okay, new experience. Anyway. Không. Đúng rồi, quên, em ở đây. Okay, bye bye.